Hello everyone! Today we are going to do a hike here in the northern part of Denmark. We are traveling to the small city along the west coast called Hanstholm, and from there we are going to hike south all the way through Thy National Park. It's gonna be like a loop. We're gonna start in Hanstholm, hiking down south all the way down along the coast at Thy National Park, and then we're gonna turn around and hike up through the more inner part of the national park, so that it's gonna be like a loop. The loop is approximately 100 kilometers. We're gonna do it in some days. The weather outside right now is pretty cold. It's stormy and windy and it's very, very wet. So we don't know really what to expect of this hike, but we just know that the landscapes at the west coast in this part of Denmark is so beautiful. We have done similar hikes around the area before, but actually we never done this 100 kilometers loop, so this will be the first time we're gonna try that one. So for that we are pretty excited. We of course gonna bring all the few with us on this hike, and hopefully it's gonna be some amazing and good days outside. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. Now the question is just how wet is it going to be doing this hike? Because right now outside it's raining pretty much, but yeah, let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. Let's go. Okay, so now we have this life-threatening situation. Christina is about to dehydrate. We're almost out of water and we are here in the middle of the west coast, far, far away from society. We will have to look for the nearest city and walk in to find the place to get something to drink. It's a human right to get water from any other when in need. So we will have to look for civilization out here in the north, wild west North Jutland, around Thy National Park. This is one of the situations you have to avoid when hiking outdoors. Always be hydrated, have water with you, because when you are out of sight and you're close to salt water, this can be very life-threatening, because when you start to dehydrate, you will start to get illusions, and by the end of the day you might drink the salt water and your chances of surviving this life-threatening situation will dramatically decrease. Now we will have to walk. Hopefully we will find the forgotten city, Klitmøller, if it still exists, and we will have to hike into town and see if we can get some water. We will do anything here to survive. stop here on our hike around National Park 2, and we are currently in the small city named Klitmøller, where we bought some cake that we will now enjoy before heading further into the national park. Are you ready for the jump?
I can't jump.
Yes, you can, baby. You can jump it. Okay, so we found the spot for tonight here at National Park 2. We just hiked a bit off the grid so that we don't disturb anyone, and we of course as well don't get disturbed by any others who might hike here in the national park. This side, that's where we came from the hike at the coastline from Hanstholm. We just passed through Klitmøller. Now we left Klitmøller and we are hiking further into the national park. Our main distance is Aker and something called Lolbjerg Fyr. It's a lighthouse, but it's pretty far that way. So maybe we might be there tomorrow, or else we will get there the next day. We will see. Yes. Good morning here from the tent. First night here in Thy National Park went very well. We slept great, fantastic actually, really nothing to complain about. Yeah, as you can probably hear right now, it's raining outside. We were that lucky that yesterday there was absolutely no rain. We had a lot of wind, but that's okay. The sun was still out, it was not that cold. But today, as you can hear, there is some rain now. It has been going on now for some hours, and I actually think that it's gonna stay here for the whole day. Hopefully it will decrease a little, but we will see. Right now, right now the boss is cooking on the Trangia, making her famous
coffee.
Her famous coffee, yes. So we're gonna enjoy that before we're gonna pack the tent, and we're gonna hike further into the national park. As you can see right here, this is my backpack, And yeah, it's probably it's basically also in this big backpack that we're also gonna carry the whole tent. This is a 80 liters backpack, so it's pretty big. And yeah, inside it I have filled it with dry bags, so that yeah, when it's raining, the things inside the backpack is still covered in dry bags. And I'm also gonna put on a dry bag over the whole backpack. That's gonna, yeah, make it even more waterproof. And as you can see here, this is my camera bag. This is the one that I carry on the chest when we are hiking. Inside that I have the camera and also other things. It's also filled, it's also covered in another dry bag, so it's hopefully gonna stay dry. Yeah, the drones are there, everything, power banks are here. They also gonna go into the dry bags inside the backpack. That was just a quick update here from the tent this morning. Everything has been perfect this night. Every night in the tent is actually perfect. We love it. We always sleep much better outside here in the nature than we do when we are back home in our apartment. So, but I guess that's also why we spend so much time here out in the nature, because this is where we feel good, this is where we feel free, this is where we feel even more together. Yeah, this is basically just the best place to be. Now I will stop talking and I will enjoy this cup of coffee together with my beautiful wife. We are now back home after 3 fantastic days around Thy National Park. It's been almost 100 kilometers of hiking in the last couple of 3 days. So yeah, we got some kilometers in the boots. We got a lot of wind. It's been so stormy and rainy out there, but it's still so awesome. That national park is really worth a visit. Even if you're not from Denmark, if you're coming to Denmark, visiting Denmark, you have to visit Thy National Park and give it a few days of hiking, because it's so amazing. The nature there is wild and it's big, and yeah, you really get the feeling, even in a small country like Denmark, you get the feeling of being out in the wild. It's also, I think, the biggest national park we even have in the country. Right now I'm sitting here at my table doing some editing, writing some stuff, because for the Danish followers here on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or wherever you are following us, we are about to write an article about this tour, giving you tips and tricks for everything, where to go, how to go, where we did stay, everything. But for that, I'm sorry, you have to be able to read in Danish, because this article will be in Danish. I will put it here in the description. And yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. If you want to see more pictures of this, of course you can go into the Instagram and follow. There will always be a lot of posts there, even also on TikTok. Yeah, that's it. I will do the last part of the editing, and then I will hopefully see you all in the next video. I can already now tell that we are soon going to the Faroe Island for some hiking. So see you in the next video. Bye.